Good morning from just outside of Flagstaff, Arizona for day one of the Lake Powell RV trip. We drove up last night from Tucson, stayed about an hour outside of Flagstaff in the rest area there, where we unfortunately found out that the insulation on this RV is not as great as we had hoped. Also, apparently someone got swifty in the bathroom. First stop of the day, Horseshoe Bend, what is perhaps the most famous oxbow lake in the world. Well, almost oxbow lake. If you don't know what an oxbow lake is, I'll put a link in the description below. A little cold today. Not a little cold, it's actually a lot colder. But got about a mile hike out there. Should be a beautiful scenery.
A storm is coming, but I'm prepared.
A few weeks ago, when Zach and I were in Sedona, we had to literally climb up the face of a cliff to get the shots that we wanted. Here at Horseshoe Bend, it's like, here's a well-maintained dirt path. You can figure it out. I'm not complaining, but it does take a little bit of the adventure out of it. This person
just put a single rock on a post.
The world's loneliest rock. It's so high up from all of its brother rocks. It's interesting, I didn't think that there would be sand here. I thought it would mostly just be rock. There's actually fine sand here. It's more like a desert than it is in southern Arizona. Feel a little lost without having someone sassing back at me. But, I mean, I guess the peace is kind of nice.
Into the black hole.
Well, wow, pretty amazing place. I guess it's not part of the Grand Canyon. I thought it was. Photos don't really give you the perspective of how big this thing is. It's massive. I mean, I expected it to be big, but wow. You wonder what it was like to be the first person to discover this. I thought there'd be a lot of guardrails, but it's literally, that's the cliff face right there. 1 foot. I'm over the edge. I'm gonna go walk over there, see if there's anything else cool, and then I'm gonna head back to the RV. You know, when I was in China, I saw Tiananmen Square for the first time, and I'd always seen it in history books. But it doesn't do it justice how big Tiananmen Square is and how big the Forbidden City is, which is right by Tiananmen Square. And this is one of those instances as well. The pictures that I've seen of Horseshoe Bend do not do it justice to how big this thing is. The last time I was at the Grand Canyon, I don't think I really appreciated it. I was young, I didn't understand geology. My dad once told me that he could sit there and stare at the Grand Canyon for hours. I never got it. Here I am, staring at this one section of Horseshoe Bend for going on an hour, hour and a half. One last look here at Horseshoe Bend. You know, you never know when you're gonna be able to come back to these places. I gotta get back to the RV, so we have a little bit of a drive ahead of us. So I'll see everybody back there. All right, made it back to the RV. Gonna hop in here, head into Page, and then we are going to make our way onto Waweep RV ground. We gotta get everything ready there, and hopefully I'll be able to test out my special surprise that I got. And welcome to Waweep Campground on the shores of Lake Powell. Supposedly, the ridgeline just over there is Utah, according to my map. But right behind us is the most beautiful sunset over Lake Powell. And this is my sister, who I will be spending the next couple of days with. Goku's got this massive pole on top of the RV that he climbed up there and put. He's capturing this gorgeous sunset with. All right, that's gonna be it for today. If you like what you saw, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2 of this series next week. See you then. Last night we drove up from Tucson and stayed in a rest area about an ounce. And apparently someone got swifty in the bathroom. If you know what that means, not great.